the Mind Muscle Spirit YouTube channel. My name's Judy and this is the week 6 update for the plant-based body transformation 12-week program. I hope everything is going really well for you. This week I wanted to talk about the power of habit. That's one of my favorite books by Charles Duhigg. I highly recommend reading it. By now, after 6 weeks of following the program, you should have developed some really good habits. I'm sure that you are consistently weight training at least 3 or 4 times a week, getting in your cardio at least 3 or 4 times a week, and just those 2 things alone are really amazing habits to keep going with pretty much forever. If you stop weight training, you'll lose the muscle tone and muscle strength that you've gained. If you stop doing cardio, your heart and lungs will get weaker. So you want to keep going with those habits. It doesn't have to be as focused and intense as when you're following a specific program, but you want to keep going with it consistently and enjoyably so that you can maintain the results you accomplish at the end of 12 weeks for as long as possible before maybe having to take some time again in the future to be a bit more focused. But try and keep those as good habits, don't let them fall by the wayside. So the other habit has been the MyFitnessPal tracking. I hope that you've been doing that consistently and I hope that it's been improving over time. That's one of the tougher habits to stick with, but the tracking the meals, it's a keystone habit which tends to spill over automatically into the habit of eating better because it creates mindful eating rather than eating without thinking, just snacking mindlessly. It helps you stay aware of what you're putting in your body. So I don't recommend tracking your meals forever. It's not that much fun and I wouldn't recommend doing it forever, but hopefully doing it for a longer enough period. I recommend doing it for the whole 12 weeks, and doing it for that amount of time should create enough good eating habits, and those good eating habits you can sustain. And also, like I've mentioned before, you'll have a record, a detailed diary of what good things that you ate that helped you achieve your goal. So what made you feel good and what took you towards the body and the fitness level that you wanted. So you've got your personalized meal plan that pretty much you've created yourself that works for you and that you enjoy. You want to eat foods that you enjoy, and you want to enjoy pretty much all the foods that you eat, but that doesn't mean that you should eat everything that you enjoy all the time, that's for sure, because junk foods, high sugar, high fat foods, the very short-term temporary gratification, but try and keep note of the healthy foods that you enjoy, because you're more likely to stick with it if you enjoy what you're eating. And the more flavorful, intense, maybe junk foods or treats, have good habits with those foods as well. So you do indulge once in a while, but you're able to step away and go back to what makes you feel good. Very often when you've been eating the healthier foods for a period of time, you actually become more sensitive to the intense impact that sometimes some of those foods that you crave have in the body, and sometimes they don't feel so good. When you haven't been drinking for a long period of time, drinking alcohol, and then suddenly you have like a heavy night out, you feel much worse for it, and you have a greater awareness for the longer term negative effects it have on the body. What I noticed, I used to love going out and partying a long time ago, but when I started training for competitions, I noticed that drinking at the weekend, even though I wouldn't get hungover, I noticed that when I got to the gym on Monday, my strength had gone way down and it wouldn't return till about Wednesday, Thursday. So it was really hampering my progress and my ability to get stronger, even though I didn't really necessarily feel the effects more. So because it became more important for me to improve my strength and my physique, it was not that much of a sacrifice to give up drinking pretty much. In fact, when I drink, if I ever have a drink or I'm in a situation where I have the choice to drink or not to drink, I feel like by drinking, I'm sacrificing my progress in the gym, which is for me what I really want. I want that more. I want to be fit, strong and healthy more than I want that short-term gratification of a bit of a buzz. So I weigh that up, once in a while it's okay, but if I'm really focused on a training program and I really want to feel good more of the time, I don't find it such a hard sacrifice to stay away. I feel like I'm sacrificing my health sacrificing, I wouldn't say health, but I'd say I'm sacrificing my optimal well-being if I stray away from the things that really make me feel good. So that's how I was able to overcome some negative habits that may have been fun and shift towards feeling so much better much more of the time. So to summarize, what I really wanted to say in this video is be in the habit of making decisions for your body that make you feel good in the long term, less short-term gratification. When you're in those situations, give it some thought, think about it, and think about what you really want more. It may be fun to do something there and then in the moment, but it's not much fun if you feel regret and you feel terrible for the days after. It can be a vicious kind of cycle that doesn't really make people happy. It may be fun, but fun and actual well-being, happiness are not the same thing. So be in the habit of educating yourself on what's good for your body, how you really want to feel, and what's going to make you feel the best. Be in the habit of fueling your body, getting that good recovery in, getting that good water in, being well hydrated, giving antioxidants, making decisions that you know are going to be the best for you, and heading in the direction of what you really want. Alright, so I hope some of this was motivating and helpful. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.